it's Britt with UA, and today we have artist Ceclilia Castleman in the studio. Born in Nashville, Tennessee, she's here to tell us a little bit about her new song, Looking for June.
Yeah, Looking for June is a coming-of-age song about just two people moving and growing in different directions.
You can really hear that nostalgia and longing within the song, and I'm excited for you guys to get to hear it too. First, we just wanted to talk a little bit about what the Apollo is. You record from home, right, Ceclilia?
Oh yeah, just in my bedroom.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know a lot of musicians struggle to get the sound they want at home, and I've honestly run into a lot of those struggles as well. Luckily, we have the technology now to support this, so let's talk a little bit about what the Apollo X Generation 2 interfaces can do for you at home. The Apollo X Generation 2 interfaces come in all shapes and sizes. As you can see, I have a couple on my desk. Today we're going to record through the Apollo X8P because it has two headphone outputs so that we can both listen while you're recording. And it has two high Z inputs in the front, which we'll use for a UAFX pedal, but I'll get to that later. So for those of you who don't know, the X in Apollo X8P stands for the high-end converters, and the AP stands for the Unison mic preamps or line inputs that we have to choose to record from. So we can record anything from like guitar and vocals like we're doing today, or we could record an entire drum kit if we wanted to as we expand the session.
Oh, awesome, that's so convenient.
And I have Console pulled up here, which is essentially Apollo's control system. It allows us to access all the cool features of the interface, such as low latency monitoring, which I know is typically important for percussive musicians like you. Have you experienced issues with latency before?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Lucky for us, Apollo solves this issue, so we can record with near zero latency, even with UAD plugins loaded into Console. Where do you record at home?
Just in my bedroom, so the acoustics aren't perfect at all.
That's super relatable, and I think probably to a lot of people watching at home as well. Luckily, Apollo helped us find some workarounds. So now we have Apollo monitor correction software powered by Sonarworks. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a bit into the weeds now, but before you got here, I have a flat measurement mic and was able to take the acoustic properties of my room. Sonarworks then decoded it into a correction profile and sent it to Console in my Apollo to run real-time correction to compensate for the sound of my room. And it's amazing that it allows me to trust whatever space I'm in, headphones or monitors I'm using.
Wow, that sounds super helpful.
It is. So Ceclilia, what mic do you use at home?
Just the mic that came with one of the first interfaces I bought.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's actually how I started as well. And it feels so nice to level up, and before it used to cost a lot of money to do so. Now we have affordable studio quality sounding microphone options, and one of my favorite options is the SD1. We're actually gonna have you sing on it today.
Wow, I'm excited to try this out.
Me too, let's do it. So first let's start with the Neve 1073 preamp and EQ. I put this in our Unison slot, and this allows us to bake in anything that comes from your microphone through this preamp into the DAW. Unison slots will do that regardless of whether or not you're in UAD record mode or UAD monitor mode. I happen to also be in record mode, which means the inserts below get baked in as well. As you can see, I have one here, and I'll get into that in a second. A very underutilized feature of Apollo, in my opinion, is the fact that if I hold down this preamp knob and I wait for it to blink, then I now have control over the entire plugin through my hardware, which is really cool for people who want to actually touch faders or knobs. And then if I want to move over to your volume knob, I can go and adjust that here, and then we have output trim. Now, look at the next insert, you'd see the CL1B. This is the classic, pop duo, Neve 1073 preamp and the TubeTech CL1B. I think this is gonna sound gorgeous with your really angelic and breathy tone, but now I wanna get into the time-based effects. We don't wanna print these in necessarily because we don't wanna commit to a reverb that we could automate and swell to make the production come together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on an aux send so that you can hear your reverb while you're recording, but not when you play it back. As you can see, I have it set to a vocal plate here, which I think will be the perfect complement to your vocal tone. Sweet, do you wanna take a stab at it?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Wow, that sounded incredible, Ceclilia.
Thank you, thanks.
Do you want to check out guitar tones next?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. How do you like that tone?
I love it, it sounds great.
Awesome. Have you ever had like the perfect take and then accidentally had it set too high with the gain or something and then completely ruined it and had to start over and you could never match it again.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
And actually, here's a really cool feature of the new Apollos. Essentially, you can hit this button, auto gain, and it allows us to capture the perfect amount of gain so that you're not clipping or being underwhelming in any way, while you're still getting the idea out, so you don't have to like focus too much on the technical stuff and you can be just creative.
Oh, awesome.
Go ahead and play the loudest part and then stop when you're done.
Cool.
Awesome. Now let's see where that gain sits. Perfect. Amazing. All right, so are you ready to record?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's give it a try. That sounded so good. Are you happy with the tone?
Yeah, I love it. It sounds so sick.
Wow. Great job, Cecilia.
Thank you.
I am so impressed with your musicianship as always, and you know, these tools help make creative lives easier, but the talent really lies in the playing, and you can't have a song without that, so killer job.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Take a listen to Cecilia's new song, Looking for June. It's out now, and I hope this video has helped you see how an Apollo can help your workflow with low latency monitoring, room correction, and everything else it's capable of. You really have a studio at your fingertips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
I washed as my feet